Hola, hola, my name is Ramon, cosmetic formulator, licensed esthetician, and Korean skincare fanatic. And as you can see, I am back on camera with my mother. We're here in Central Florida. If you weren't aware, one of my last videos I did with her, I recommended an entirely new skincare routine just to kind of revamp what she had going on and to target specific skincare concerns. And that was a skincare routine for her. And today we're doing a skincare routine more in line with what I like out of a skincare routine, featuring all cult classic Korean skincare products. All these products were products that I either recommended on the channel that are like personal staples or that were recommended by you guys. Primarily Korean, actually there's a couple Japanese products up in here, but we're gonna see what my mother likes, how she feels about them. Is there anything she's gonna incorporate into a skincare routine? Let's do it, let's get into it. Disclaimers, first of all, I bought all these products, so nothing is sponsored. Second of all, we are playing around with a new setting, obviously. So if anything looks a little bit blurry, if you see the lights flickering, I have no control over that. This is the bathroom that we got, so huge apology for that. Getting into the products, my mother, biggest concerns, oily skin, hyperpigmentation. These are primarily, again, Korean skincare products that are really going to target hydration, so it's going to help with the dehydration you have, but also help potentially with the oiliness. My mother, when it comes to skincare, is really big on textures. She likes things that feel nice to her. I mean, we all do, but she's very particular about textures. And some of these products, as you're going to see, are notorious for really fun, interesting textures and ingredients. That's what I love about Korean skincare. So that being said, let's get our headbands on so we don't mess up your hair. Ready. Obviously, first things first, we're going to double cleanse. You are no stranger to double cleansing. We are familiar with an oil cleanser. Today, we're going to be going with an actual true to form oil. This is from Hada Labo, cult classic Japanese skincare brand. They pop up again in this routine. This is actually one I've never used before, but I ordered specifically for her. Just want to see, are you going to like it? Are you going to enjoy it? So I'm hoping. We'll find out. Okay, my own personal opinion off the bat, this is actually not a very heavy oil. You know how I feel about cleansing oil textures, but I like it. There's no smell to this. What do you think about it?
Very silky.
You like it?
Very good, yes.
Oh, good. Let's see how it rinses off though. So how do you feel about that?
It feels really good.
Okay, and it took off your makeup really easy?
Really easy.
Your skin looks really good. It looks very hydrated right now. So with that, we're gonna go in with the next part, which is a regular cleanse. Makeup's off and all that stuff, so we're gonna actually like wash our skin. This is from Neogen. I've actually never used this, but it was always in Sephora when I worked there. This one is just a foaming cleanser, so we're just gonna see how this works, how it feels. Neogen is a really famous brand. So work it into our skin. Oh, it smells.
Yeah, the smell.
You like the smell? You like fragrance?
Mm-hmm.
Do you find you react to fragrance products at all?
Yes.
Like a bad way? Like your skin gets irritated?
Don't worry.
Okay, if at any point you feel irritated, let me know, please. No, that's one of my nose. How did you feel about that cleanser?
Very good.
You liked it?
Yes.
It smelled nice. It did have a scent to it. It's fragranced. I found that when you worked into the skin though, it maintained this like rich lather to it. It didn't dissipate at any point. That being said, when I rinsed off, like I do feel a little bit tight. So we're going to go in now with all the hydration. As we know, K-Beauty is all about the essence, the toners, first essences, all that stuff. So we're just going to build up some hydration. And again, my mom's issue, she does have issues around dehydration and oiliness. So hopefully this will help out. First product, one of my own personal favorites. I've gone through like 17 bottles of this. This is the Secret Key Starting Treatment Essence, Rose Edition. So this is an essence. They're all about hydration. You just layer up hydration in like really light steps. This gets the process started. This just kind of prepares the skin to start receiving the product so they absorb better and you get better effect. You just pat it in. This is one of my favorite products. I don't know why. This does have some ingredients that are going to help. Like, you know that niacinamide ingredient we talk about? It's in here. So you like that. It's lightweight, it's thin, it's watery.
Yes.
Next, we would technically go in with a toner. So I'm going to be going in with a Japanese product from Hada Labo again. This is their lotion. It's the regular white bottle one. This is a toner, but it's not like the toners that you're used to. Theirs are all about like hydration and just making the skin nice and moist and plump. You're used to like the old school ones that like dry out your skin. So it's going to be a different experience for a toner. Same thing. You're going to take a few drops, work it into your hand, pat it into your face. Do you feel the texture difference in this one?
Yes.
How do you feel it?
Lighter.
You feel this one's lighter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it should be richer. This doesn't have anything special to it besides just the hydration. So it's not going to have all these ingredients to help with like pigmentation or anything. But a lot of times when you're oily, your skin just needs some hydration in it. And so like helping to build that in the skin will help a lot with the oiliness too. In Korea, they have this thing where they call the 7 skin method, where instead of calling this a toner, they call it a skin. So what a 7 skin method is they'll layer up a skin like 3, 4, 5, 7 times. So we're going to try that out. So do another layer of this just to see, building up the hydration. It helps increase blood flow, and that's how you look good and young, juicy.
You're forgetting one thing.
That you're 25 3/4, yeah.
Besides that, I cannot do a lot of this because I will get red like right away.
So next, the first product we used was the first essence, a starting essence. Now we're gonna get into a regular essence. Essences are like a very Korean concept. Realistically, it's a hydrator, but for them, it's kind of like the step that like keeps your skin moist. And when your skin is more moist and more damp, it allows easier penetration of other ingredients. So we're gonna be going in with an essence, a cult classic essence. I'm not gonna tell you what's in this. I just want you to feel the texture, feel the product. Tell me what you think about it, okay?
I wonder what's in this.
Rub it into your hands and pat it into your face. What do you feel? What do you think?
It's very wet.
Wet?
It's very, very wet.
It's very wet. Do you like how it feels on the skin? Does it feel nice?
Yes.
This is what I used a lot when I was dealing with my breakouts and whatnot. And this is one of the first products that got me into Korean skincare. This is the CosRX Advanced Snail Mucin Essence. This has snail filtrates. Yeah, so this basically is snail secretion. Snail, little snails, put little snail emojis on the screen. It helps with hydration, also potentially with like wound repair, so when your skin's a little bit more compromised. But do you like the way it feels?
Next time, don't tell me what's in it, but it feels good.
It feels good, okay. Next product then. To me, it's a little bit more of the high-end thing. I actually wasn't gonna put this in here, but a lot of people said it was one of their favorites. This is from Laneige. This is their cream skin. This is a weird product because it is a toner, but also a moisturizer in one. You can see it's kind of milky. That means that they have the like oily components, the parts that make a moisturizer mixed in with the water parts, and it's on a spray format. So this is like a nice lightweight to moisturize your skin. It's not rich and heavy on the skin. And you can pat it in if you want. Are you gonna do it on your face?
No, my hair.
Okay. Oh, your hair, that's right. Pro tip, if you don't want to mess up your hair, just spray it into your hands. So what do you think?
It's good.
It's good? What does that mean?
Why do I feel like my face is so oily?
You think it's oily?
Yes.
It just, potentially it is. It's just a little bit of like the tacky nature of like having a lot of humectants on the skin. It does tend to feel a little bit rich. This is definitely more of a nighttime routine. I would not do this for you in the daytime. Like instead of using like a rich moisturizer, which would just give you one benefit, layering all these different hydrators just kind of infuses the hydration deep into the skin. That helps with like really youthful, plump skin, really helping with like fine lines and that kind of stuff. Like the Korean approach to skincare.
If it's nighttime, I'm good with it.
Okay. So next step, we're almost done. This is moisturizer. This is from Dr. Jart. It's one of my favorite skincare brands. This is the Tiger Grass Repair Cream. It's gonna be a little bit rich. It's not the gel cream. I just got the little sampler. Tiger Grass is an ingredient that's really big in Asian skincare. It's starting to get big over here. And it's just known for helping to really soothe the skin, helping to reduce inflammation and redness in the skin. It's known because tigers, when they were wounded, would like rub themselves against the grass to help like heal their wounds. I'm gonna take a little bit.
Tiger, snail. What other animal is it gonna bring out
Oh,
of this?
just you wait. There's spider in this routine. I'm kidding.
It feels more oily.
It feels moisturized is what she's trying to say. But look at how your skin looks. And the last product, this was technically more of a nighttime routine, but I could not do a cult Korean skincare video without talking about this. Obviously, sunscreen, super important. One of the more popular ones from CosRX. This is the Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. This just has aloe in it, nothing crazy. This is gonna be a little more rich, so I don't know if you're gonna love it, especially on top of all this. But just for you to see, feel it, try it out.
Let's try it.
And so with sunscreen, we're gonna be a little bit more precise with application. So you're just gonna kind of take it and dot it. As we know here on my channel, you should wear sunscreen every day. And it's also important to make sure you're putting on an adequate amount. This sunscreen was verified to have an SPF of around 53. So it does definitely abide by the claims.
Smells amazing.
You love the smell of this. The texture itself, without it being on your face with everything else, how do you feel about it? Do you think it's more rich?
Yeah.
That is more moisturizing.
More creamy.
Might not be Florida appropriate. Look at that. Our skin is moisturized, our skin is supple. Were there any standout products, any favorites for you?
This one.
So you love the smell of the sunscreen. The cleansers, you like the oil cleanser?
Yes.
Did you like this cleanser?
Yes.
Did you love the snail?
I loved it.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
And with that is my mom trying out Korean skincare products. She's not fully committed yet, but you know, we're gonna get her there. Let me know down below in the comment section, what else do you want to see my mom try on my channel? What else should I expose her to in the skincare community? Also let me know, what are some of your favorite Korean cult classic skincare products that should have made it to this video that didn't, because we could do a part 2. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.